Alright, so I'm at this point now in the yard. The driveway fencing needs a little bit of trim on both sides. I'm calling it a day. It's 3:05. I didn't take any lunch breaks today. I trimmed along the fence line. I mowed the grass. I'll go this way. I'll go backwards. I picked up trash. I weed whacked along the foundation. It's going to need pressure washing. I tossed the grass shavings right there because, the grass over there is 2 feet tall, and if it's mulched by the fence line, it'll stay back. It'll die down in that area, that spot. I weed whacked along the entire fence line. I weed whacked along this foundation, and I still feel that this door should be painted. It's raw wood, distressed raw wood. Weed whacked all the way down. There's just a couple of sprigs of grass underneath there that I couldn't reach. Cleaned it up right here. Mowed the entire grassy area. As you can see, I weed whacked down this area right here. However, it needs to be raked because there's a whole bunch of pine cones in there. I weed whacked right here, and I also used a blower. I mowed this yard here, but I didn't have to weed whack that fence because it's pretty good over there. And I stopped weed whacking right about where Pat is, going this way, because I ran out of cord and I got distracted. Right here at the flagpole, this is all thinned out now, and Pat's going to pressure wash that. Going this way, this is all weed whacked, and the deck was blown because of all the greenery. I blew out the shed, and I cleaned this bed right here. So I thinned things out, shook some greenery, got rid of a lot of dead wood that was in the roses. I decided not to cut the roses down because they look pretty good and they'll grow nice and bushy. And I got creative with the rocks just so it'll look ornamental and kind of zen. So yeah, that's what I did. And there's a fence line there. I keep a pile of the thorny plants off to the side. I don't bag thorny plants because they always rip the bag, so I'm over that. There's 2 bags of yard waste over here outside of the 3 bags of grass clippings that I tossed over the fence. That gives you an idea of how much work was involved. Some of the areas were 1.5 feet high of grass, while others were anywhere from 6 inches to a foot. I'm going to go ahead and stop, and I'm going to start a walkthrough of the manufactured house.